If, hey, let's read a devotional together makes you both yawn, you're not alone.
After 34 years of marriage, we've tried the perfect couple routine, and let's just say it wasn't a spiritual spark fest.
Turns out, growing in faith can be fun. Once we stop doing what everyone said should work.
In this video, we'll show you 5 surprising ways to deepen your faith and actually enjoy the journey together.
Let's dive in. Instead of another sit-down style devotion, try a Bible-and-brunch date. Maybe on a Saturday you can have brunch together. You can make brunch together and then sit down and have a little Bible time together. Or you might go on a prayer hike where you go to a local park or somewhere and you walk around a lake and you have you pray while you're walking.
Yes, that sounds really nice. I like that.
Or even a worship night event road trip. Maybe there's maybe your church or a church in town may be having a worship night. It may not be a church that you're familiar with, but you can go to it and enjoy the worship together.
Yes, that sounds really faith-building and encouraging and fun too at the same time.
Yeah, because faith grows when it feels like an experience, not just a chore.
I like that. Yes, that's very true. It's kind of like what you teach your children. If it's fun, they don't think they're learning, but it works for us too. Make it fun and you're growing together. You're learning things together.
That's so good. Tip number 2, start a testimony podcast. Create your own testimony podcast. So you might not ever need to publish it, but it's something you can do. You can write it down. You can just record it with your phones. Just talk about your stories. Talk about your adventures. Talk together about things that God has brought you through, because everyone goes through things, but you come out together with them, right? So you can. What do you think about that?
Wow, I think that's so scriptural when you think about it. If you rehearse the good things that God has done, it makes you even more excited about what God is going to do for you and your marriage and for your family. That just makes you even more grateful, more thankful.
Right. Always keep those things in front of you. Don't let those things become your faded memory. Keep those things up. Stir them up. Talk about your struggles. Talk about your God moments. And, it'd be a great legacy project, right?
Yes.
That you can leave your children.
That's so true.
And it's a great spiritual check-in all at once.
I know, because a lot of families, they'd have photographs, of your wedding, or the kids say, look where mom and dad went on a vacation and they took us, or they didn't take us. To have recorded video of where you talk about, like you said, struggles and how God got you through things, and special moments in your life when you had a breakthrough or you just were super blessed in an area. That's wonderful to pass that on to your children and grandchildren.
Right. Tip number 3, serve side by side. Whether you're helping at church, feeding the homeless, or going on a missions trip, nothing bonds you together like serving others.
That is so, so true. You realize that you have gifts and abilities you probably didn't know were there. If you didn't think you were a people person and you start serving soup or serving a meal to people that are homeless, or if people come in and you kind of cafeteria style give out food, you end up talking to people and you end up wanting to encourage them because you see they need encouragement. They need help. They don't just need food. Their hearts need encouragement. They need someone kind to talk to them. And it really makes you come out of yourself, beyond yourself.
And when you do it side by side, that's a great shared experience that you have with your spouse. Like once a month, our church does a food outreach, right? So the Tarrant County Food Bank brings pallets of food to our church parking lot, and volunteers take all the items out of the boxes and out of the bags and put them in other bags, putting the carrots with the potatoes, with milk, and all the different things, apples, and so that they have a bag of stuff, and then the cars come through and they can pray with people, and then give them the bag of food.
Right.
So it's a great opportunity to serve. You may be going to an assisted living home together to encourage people. There's so many opportunities for you and your spouse to serve someone.
Yes, that's right. We get to help once in a while minister at a retirement home, and it's such a blessing to see their faces light up when they hear a song that they used to hear in their childhood or in their days of going to their church with their family. It's such a blessing to do that together. And like Jeff said, we always talk about having shared experiences and doing more things together to build your marriage. It really does make a difference.
Right. Let me ask you this question. What's one thing you wish someone had told you about growing spiritually together in your marriage? Drop it in the comments. We would love to hear it. Tip number 4, practice a weekly spiritual ritual, in lieu of a better word. Turn off the phones. You may even light some candles or electronic candles. Relax, rest, pray together, and protect that time like it's sacred, because it is.
It really is. That's beautiful. We have such a busy, noisy, distracting world now. And, I've talked about that with our son. It's just you've got to turn off all the noise so you can hear God. And if we're going to get together and pray, then God is going to speak some things to our hearts about our marriage, about our family, about ministry, about what He's called us to do. And you really can't get that with all the other things going on, TV or phones and all those distractions.
Right. We know a couple who do this every day, and have done it their entire marriage. Every day at a certain time, everyone knows they're going to come together and they're going to
family prayer.
They'll have worship. They'll have a Bible reading. They'll pray over each other, and it's just a great time to come together as a couple and come together as a family.
Amen.
But if you're not ready to do it every day, let's start with once a week. Tip number 5. Start a prayer wall or a journal. Now, track what you've been praying for. Put up your prayers on like sticky notes on a board or something, or in a journal, and keep track of the things that you've been praying about as a couple and as a family. And it's just a great way of remembering, wow, look at all these prayer requests that got answered.
Right. It's good if you're journaling it. I've heard this, we've talked about this with giving, writing down your giving, and then how God responded to that, how God fulfilled that need that you were sowing for when you sowed a seed, and then He meets that need. Or when you pray about something together as a couple and write down what God did to answer that prayer. And, it changes your hearts. It really encourages your faith. Right.
It's a great encouragement to see what you've been praying for and then see what God did.
Absolutely.
So not only does it build up your faith, it really is something beautiful to look at.
It really is. I think that idea of a prayer wall would be so beautiful. Make it artistic if you want to, and write with different colors, or you put pictures up there of things you're praying for or praying about. Put your kids up there if they're not living at home, praying for them.
It's a great you put pictures
to pray.
So when I was single, I had a prayer. Remember my prayer wall?
Oh,
everyone who came into my house, I took their picture. Every single person.
That's right.
And I would put their pictures on the wall.
I
remember. I had all my friends up there on the wall. It was
so beautiful.
I did. I really did.
And you think about people and think about praying for them that way. That is such a blessing.
It is a blessing. If you got value from this, hit the like button. It tells the algorithm that this stuff matters, because it really does.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to grow deeper and spark a deeper faith conversations, leave the comment below, conversations, and we'll send you a link to a free download of 100 conversation starters. Right, Teresa?
Yes, it's a big list. Yes, it's really excellent. You'll enjoy that, and you can use it for dinner time conversations or prayer time conversations. So many things. It might spark some interest in some things you would like to add into your prayer time or your devotion time or any of these fun activities. You'll have more things to talk about and ask each other.
That's right. So until next time, remember, husband and wife are friends for life.